Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Jo from Plan to Create. This video will be a little different for me. I've been getting back into fountain pens and over the last week I have received a few. Some I've already opened, but I will show you them shortly. I have gotten some new bottled inks and I have a new pen here which I will be unboxing for you right now. So let's see if we can get into this packaging. Now I got this from Pen and Ink website. So, and it is my first. Now in Australia we say Pelican because we have a pelican bird here. And I've heard a lot of people call it Pelican. Now I don't know if that's just an American accent or what, but I will be calling it a Pelican. Okay, so let's get into here. So we've got a nice white box. Okay, this is sort of like a browny grey metallic box. We'll open it up. I'm going to presume that's just packing noodle type thing. Okay, so we have our pen that comes in a pen case, and then we have our little book and our warranty details, etc. The box has got passion written inside it. It's quite a cute box actually. Okay, so we'll pop that out of the way. This pen pouch is different to the ones that I have seen in other unboxings. The other ones had like a flap and it had an elastic closure, but this one doesn't, and I'm sort of quite pleased because I'll be able to pop a couple of pens in there. I need to get some new storage for my fountain pens. Okay, what we have here is the M400 tortoiseshell and white. Look how pretty that is. Okay, so we've got the sort of embossed emblem on the finial. Let's have a look. Now, I did get this in a fine. Let's see if we can look at the nib. There we go. It's hard to see, but it is very ornate and pretty. It's two-toned. We've got the emblem in gold there. Trim around the edges is in gold. It's a very pretty nib. Now, I did get a fine. I was a medium person, then I started getting some fines and in between. So we'll see how this goes, but it is very, very pretty, very lightweight. It's a piston filler, so there's no converter or anything needed. It's all built in, so I will be able to fill that shortly. Now I did get an ink to go with this pen. Let's see. Okay, now we've got Robert Oster, and it is Australis Tea, and it sort of a green, olivey green colour, which I thought might match the, whoops, where are we? The pen body here. Now, I'm not going to ink this up on camera because I tend to make a mess and I don't want to do that on my desk, and I'll have to do that at the sink. So I will do that. And I will come back, but I will just show you These are new additions to my pen collection. These are my most recent purchases. I will do a fountain pen collection video, but just not today. Okay, so here we have a Konklin Endura. Now this is a limited edition. It is number 1362 of 1898. It is in the gunmetal, or is it, do they call it gunmetal? I think it was gunmetal, and abalone shell. Now I purchased this one because of the abalone shell, because it reminds me of my grandmother. This one is, I'm pretty sure, no, that's a fine nib. It actually is quite a thick, fine nib. And it is quite weighty. I cannot post it. It's a screw post. It is, I've got small hands, so one, it's big, and two, it becomes a bit top heavy for me. So when I use it, even on its own, to me, I'm so used to small pens that it is still quite weighty. This one is going to be my family heirloom pen. So we have that one. And then here we have the Sailor, I'm probably going to butcher this, I think it's Shikiori. This is the Fairy Tale Collection Vega. So if we can see, it's got little sparkles with the gold hardware. Now these, it's a Pro Gear Slim, basically. These come in a medium fine nib, and it is a 14 karat gold nib. The nib on this one is steel nib. So this is one of my first 14 karat nibs. This is, I love the size, it's very portable. It fits well in my hand, and I really enjoy writing with this one. I will do, once I ink up my Pelican, I'll come back and do some samples. This one is just gorgeous. This is an E95S from Pilot. And I got it in the gold and wine colour. Now I got this one in a fine, forgetting that it was a Japanese brand, and Japanese brands run a lot thinner than the Western brands. This also comes in a black, so I might be thinking about adding the black one to my collection in a medium nib. So I was also concerned, I tend to hold the pen quite low, but because the nib is sort of almost like embedded into the pen. I was worried about getting ink on my fingers, but I haven't had that issue. It's been quite good. It is a little on the too thin side for me. The cap has like a tiny little click, but it's like a suction close. It's a bit different to the others. So I'll show you a sample of that as well. Okay, so I will go and fill up, whoops, if I don't throw it through the window accidentally, I'll go fill this up and I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, and I managed to not get any ink on my hands. All right. Okay, so this one we have, this is just a Rhodia notepad. So I've got some fountain pen friendly paper. All right, so here we have Pelican M400 in tortoiseshell and white. We have fine nib and Robert Oster Australis tea. Let's see if I can get it to smudge. It's pretty dry. Okay, we'll get some. Now, this is my first Pelican. Obviously, it is brand new. It feels, there's a little bit of feedback. And it feels quite stiff. So there's sort of no, I don't know. It is very smooth. It'll just be, I don't have a lot of experience with 14 karat gold nibs, so this is all new to me. So, but we will be, it's such a beautiful pen. Where are we? How gorgeous is it? I can't get over how light it is. All right, now in my Sailor Vega, I have put in Sailor 224 ink. So I got a bottle of that ink when I purchased this pen. Okay, so we have Sailor, Shikiori, Fairy Tale, Vega. And they come in a medium fine nib. And we have the Sailor Studio 224 ink. And as you can see with the smudge there, it sort of changes colour. It's one of those, it's not shimmering, but I don't know how to describe it. How do I describe it, people? Yeah, it does have some variations in colour. So that's that one. And I think the sizing of the nibs is quite similar. Actually, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I think they're quite similar. There's not a massive difference in the width. Now this one, here we have the Pilot E95S or Elite. This is in fine nib. And I purchased Platinum Classic ink in Lavender Black. So we have, now when you actually write with it, it comes out the more lavender colour, and then it develops into more of a lavender black as it dries. Okay, so okay, as you can see here, this one is definitely thinner, a thinner, finer nib. Again, I'll just, for comparison, I'll find a, this is another new edition actually. It's a Kawaiko Collection and it's the Iridescent Pearl. I've actually got two of these. I've got one in a fine and one in a medium. I think this, I'm not sure what ink this has. That has Kawaiko Warm Brown in it. So Kawaiko Collection, medium nib, and it has Kawaiko warm brown. This is just a cartridge. I don't have converters for my Kawaikos. I tend to flush out and reuse the cartridges because I have a syringe and a lot of samples. So if I'm not using just a standard cartridge, my go-to ink is platinum carbon black. So a lot of my pens are inked with that. So just to show you the Konklin Endura, what do we say, that had a fine nib as well. So Konklin Endura, this is with the abalone limited edition, medium nib, and we have platinum carbon black. I like to use the platinum carbon black in my, what do you call it, my Hobonichis, because once it is dry, you can highlight over the top and it doesn't smudge. Obviously you've got to wait for it to dry, but I like to highlight, and with a lot of inks, obviously you can't. Once you put, let's do some testing here. Let's see. Oh, that's broken. That's brand new too. That's a bugger. Let's try this one. Okay, these are some sort of muted colour highlighters that I got from AliExpress. So we'll just do a bit of a test. Pelican smudges a little bit. So Sailor's not too bad. Let's see this platinum. Yes, a little bit of smudging. And that smudge because I didn't wait for it to dry. Alright, so we'll give this a minute and then... Okay, I'm trying to not be impatient. Yeah. Okay, I've grabbed my Hobonichi out where I have some pen tests, and I have my Konklin Endura here, and that has platinum carbon black and it is dry. So as you can see there, once it's dry, perfect. You can highlight over it, which I absolutely love because I really enjoy highlighters. So if you're looking for something that, an ink, let me grab it. If you're looking for an ink that will dry and let you highlight over it, it's platinum carbon ink in black, and that's what the bottle looks like. Might be getting a little bit low on that actually, so that'll be on the list for future purchases. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be doing a fountain pen collection video. I've just got them housed in, zoom back out, just got them housed in a Hobonichi pouch at the moment because I need to purchase. I'm looking at Galen leather fountain pen cases. They're beautiful. So, and I will go through all the pens that I do have. They're all not in here obviously, but yeah. So okie dokie. So that's the new fountain pen purchases. I will not be purchasing any more until Christmas, but I did manage to get all of these on sale because it was the end of the financial year. So if there's a pen that you like or you're looking at, you know, keep checking online, because shops, they also have sales just, you know, in them for no reason type of thing. Or they might, you know, have too many in their inventory and want to get rid of some. Just keep, you know, constantly keep your eye open. These are just absolutely beautiful. I've started journaling and I wanted to use some fountain pen friendly ink. This is a Clairefontaine lined notebook that I just got from Officeworks. The paper is just so silky smooth, and I've just started journaling away in here, so I get to write with my fountain pens. A perfect way to practice your handwriting. I really want to improve my cursive because I've always been a printer. So that's what I will be doing there. And there you go. Okay, well, thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. Love it if you could give it a thumbs up if you like, and subscribe if you haven't. And don't forget to check out my Instagram, which the details are below. And I'll see you soon with another one.